Hey, how's it going? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got the video coming to you as promised with a few simple tips and tricks to improve your guys' online presence as a company. So as you can see here, I have your homepage pulled up. We will go through this in just a second, but let's go ahead and pull up, a page on Google here, and I typed in a buyer intent keyword for the area that you guys serve, a little bit north east of Kansas City, right in Liberty. So let's say I was living in the Liberty, Missouri area, and I need to get some roofing services done to my house, right? This is a keyword that I would possibly, or some variation of this, type into Google, right? So it's a buyer intent. I'm looking for those services to be done. So the first thing we're always going to see are some ads. Now, these are the Google guaranteeds. They do convert very highly because these are trusted and verified companies, of course. And Google has even guaranteed their services to a certain monetary value. Now, these are the three within Liberty that are paying to be right up front and center and get all the exposure, right? Next, we're going to see some typical Google ads that everybody's always seen. These don't always convert as highly, especially because this guy's actually in Columbia, Missouri, which is where I reside currently. Now, if you go down through here and past the ads, you're going to get to the Google Map Pack, right? Now, these are the Google business profiles that are optimized out for this area and this service, and you will get a lot of clicks being in here. So it is key to always be within this top three specifically for any service in any area that you are doing work in. Okay, because you'll get 30 to 50% of your traffic coming through this as a phone call or a click to the website. Okay. Now, if you pass that, so get past the ads and of course, the map pack, we're going to get into our organic listings. Now, we will see some companies in here, and then we'll see some directories too, Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, Yelp, so on and so forth. Now, the first organic one that's actually a company is Liberty Roofing, okay? For the sake of video, I have not pulled them up. I pulled one up within Kansas City. I'm not sure if you guys go actually into the city or not, so I actually will pull them up too, just real quick. But let's do this. So let's take a quick look at the homepage of the website. I'm not sure if you really want people seeing the contractors underneath Elite Master, but it is hard to see because of the background of the header here. Just fair warning. I'm sure you've seen that before. But I do like the overall look of the logo here. Definitely, it's eye-catching. The E and the M together. I love seeing some pictures of you guys doing work. It's always nice to see that. Okay, you guys work well with all insurance carriers, of course. Wonderful. And then we have some content. So this is what I'm really looking for, is some content within the homepage. And I'll tell you why, okay? Because Google's sweet spot for homepage content is 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, okay? And then even within that, every 150 to 200 words of that content should be a buyer intent keyword, like I typed into Google, right? The roofing Liberty, Missouri, okay? So you want stuff like that embedded within your homepage so you can start ranking for the services that you guys provide. Now, quick little tip here, even within that. See how I can highlight this picture? So this is a piece of content that Google's robots, when they come and crawl, are seeing. Now, they're not seeing the actual image here of the homeowner, with the thumbs up of your guys' yard sign, right? Because you love the work that you guys do. Now, if you hit the save image as, you can see how the image is saved. This is what Google is reading instead of seeing the image. So this provides no extra value to your guys' website in ranking you. This should be saved as a keyword, so it's hidden. It doesn't have to be within the content. It can hide behind an image even, right? So that's one thing you can even implement tomorrow if you wanted to. Now, next thing I can do is I'll throw your guys' URL into a program I call Eris. It's a paid program that we use. Now it's going to give me a quick overview of the website health and ratings and so on and so forth. I can dive into these numbers here deeper and see truly what's going on. For the sake of video, to keep it short, I will not, okay? Now, first ratings we're going to see are a DR and a UR. So DR is the rating for the entire domain or your whole website, and then the rating for UR is the homepage as it sits alone by itself, okay? Now, this is a scale out of 100. So as you can imagine, a 0.2 and a 2.7 is obviously relatively low out of 100. So Google does not have much trust within your website or your homepage. Okay. Now, when we're talking about those keywords again, you guys are only ranking for 7 keywords through Google for your website. Now I can dive in here and see which keywords they are and where you're positioned at. But again, that's another conversation to have. Okay. Now, the amount of backlinks and referring domains you have is what is going to build trust within Google, right? Because Google is all about a popularity contest. Now, what I can say is all backlinks and all referring domains are not the same. They all don't have the same trust or carry the same weight or quality within Google, okay? So I'm thinking with the ratings that you guys have, the backlinks or referring domains that you have currently are not of a higher quality. So they're not giving you the trust within Google that you so desire, right? To be able to rank for the keywords within your website. So keeping all this in mind, the traffic that you guys are getting per month organically is 0, okay? So we need to be ranking for the keywords, especially those buyer intent keywords, building trust within Google, optimizing the website. Those are the 3 main things you need to do to be able to bring in traffic, okay? So let's go ahead. I pulled up, so this is the first one I had pulled up. This is from, these guys reside in Kansas City, of course. They're down in Springfield too. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video. My dog was barking. Okay, so getting back to it. I pulled up a company that is in Kansas City and Springfield. So a little bit south of you guys, and I'm not sure, again, whether you guys actually go into Kansas City. But again, let's kind of see what their front homepage website is looking like. So they have a few more things of content, of course, not a ton and not even in that sweet spot still. But let's throw them into that same program. So as we can see, the trust here is definitely higher because of the amount of backlinks and referring domains. These are also going to be of higher quality. Now, again, you can see we're getting into a 30 here. So that's when Google is starting to really gain trust. And they're going to start ranking for a lot of these keywords that they have, okay? Now you can see how much traffic you're losing out on if we aren't ranking for these keywords correctly and having the trust within Google, right? So almost 3,500 people a month are coming into their website, okay, to look for services, right? Now, let's go ahead and let's just stay closer to you guys in Liberty. For instance, this is the first one that was ranking for Roofing Liberty, Missouri on Google. So as we can see here, their trust, obviously within Google, is much higher. So their backlinks and referring domains are of super high quality. And then, but their keywords, right, only 25. So that's why their traffic is low. If they pop more keywords into their website, they'd definitely be ranking for them without a doubt. So they're missing out on traffic there, just not optimizing their website correctly and having the correct keywords within there. So I do believe, I hope this video helped you out. As I want to keep this short and not take up too much of your time. So I hope those few little things I talked about will help you out and bring you some more traffic into the website. If you learned something, of course, I'd love to hear it, as feedback will help me grow as a company as well. But I do appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, and again, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.